So, in the last video I showed you Ibis Paint X and Procreate. This is Procreate and this is Ibis Paint. Now, I want to talk about brushes. Procreate is a very good app for brushes. That is why many professional digital artists use this app since it's so cool and it's really good. Also, if you want to create a custom brush, just click on this icon. And then we can open up the menu and you can change it to your settings. You can find a lot of options in the Procreate Brush Studio. It's really good. As you can see, there's a lot of options to choose from. Okay, so now I'm talking about Ibis Paint. It's a very good application for brushes customization and just extremely good for beginners since it's very straightforward. I like the way they pose for the brushes. Like, there's a lot of settings where you can customize it to your own needs. You can also create a custom brush. I talked about that in my last video on the end, so you can check that out if you want to. But yep, there's just simply a lot that you can do here. Also, keep in mind that you can do this in Procreate as well, and if you have an Apple Pencil, then you can customize it a lot in Procreate. As you can see, there's a lot of customization. So you may be like, okay, Saya, I understand that, but what's the verdict? Well, I think it's a tie, since both of these applications have different level of customization, but even if they lack an area, if we can assume whichever is lacking that area, I found something new that the other app doesn't. So you pretty much understand the problem, don't you? So it's pretty much impossible to pick a winner, so I'm considering it a tie. Alright, so the interface, is it easy to use or is it hard to use? Personally, I just feel like Ibis Paint's interface is much more straightforward since usually it's meant for beginners. That's why it's also free. Now, after a few months of using Ibis Paint, you can go over to Procreate to create more art. And I think Procreate's interface is meant more for professional art designers, and as well as it would heavily benefit if it had an eye icon to help out to see where the features are, like it is in LumaFusion. So, Ibis Paint is now in the lead with 1 point. Alright, so, color. I feel like Procreate wins easily in the color customization, as you can pick colors from photos, and as well as you could create your own colors from color palettes. Also, you can search from a site called colorhunt.co. It offers a lot of free color palettes which you can get from an image or a link. And you can also get color palettes from your favorite artists. Mine is Galchier. He has a lot of color palettes on his website. He also has a lot of cool brushes which, if you want, you can buy them on his site. It's mainly used for texture and designs as well. So Procreate easily wins this segment. So, the final segment decides everything. Is Procreate better or Ibis? Let's find out. Cleanliness and management. I feel like Ibis Paint's interface is, like I told, straightforward, but it lags much more than Procreate. It mainly depends on devices. If you have an older device, then it's meant to lag more. But if you're in Procreate, then I don't feel like it lags at all. And it's just really good for our workflow. It's really clean, and Ibis Paint's interface is also really good, but I just feel like Procreate outplays Ibis in this segment, so Procreate wins this competition. Hey Procreate, you just won. Wait, no way. Yeah, you did. Let's go!